people like here.
That's what I said.
After this,
Yeah, imagine, yeah.
They can speak.
yes.
Yeah, you know.
भद्रं कर्णे विष्णयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः श्रीरङ्गे स्वस्तिवाकं स्वस्तनोभिः यसेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षो हरिष्यनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 नमो नमो भवति गायमानोऽन्नाः केतुर्षसा मेत्यग्रे भागं देवेभ्यो विदधात्यायन्तु चन्द्रमास्य दिवीर्यमारुः यो वैतां ब्रह्मणो वेदा अमृतेनामृतां पुरीं तस्मै ब्रह्मज ब्रह्माज आयुर्कीर्तिं प्रजाभ्यवतु
Please have a seat. Thank you. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to you all. My name is Mahesh Kugata, the chairperson of the Board of Trustees for Srivashna Temple. It is such a great day. It is my honor and privilege to welcome the Princess of Travancore. It is a true pleasure to welcome her to the temple. I know this is not the first time I'm here. What makes this visit extremely auspicious and very, very important for us is we're celebrating, this is the 40th year of our temple, and this is the first time we're celebrating a Mahotsavam for Sri Ananta Padmanabha. So it is a wonderful occasion for the princess to come here, be part of the celebrations. With that, I will give it to MG Uncle to say a few words and welcome the princess.
Today is a great day for me. What I failed to do has been fulfilled today. Princess had come twice to this temple. Her son Ramavarma, he is an excellent Carnatic music singer. He is based in Bangalore, and he came and sang here twice. I could not arrange a reception for her, so that is why I said, I'm so happy that we got a chance to give her the respect she deserves. She is a very silent propagator for Hinduism. She got an award from for her services to Hinduism throughout the world. And we are waiting for an occasion to present her the award which has been already come from Maryland, state of Maryland. Her sister has written a book that is Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple of Trivandrum, which contains all the details which are unknown so far. And I have a copy of that. Actually, she sent 3 copies to me earlier. Here, this is a time we can, all of you can have a word or two with her, and if you have any question to be asked, that is an occasion. I think day after tomorrow also we are going to get together. But this was a great occasion for the Padmanabha Swami Utsav, epoch in Princess's presence. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, MJ. I'm going to request Dr. Shiva to have a few words. and also explain how significant, what all the troubles that you all went through to do the Pranapratisthapana. That's probably 20 plus years ago, right? Way back, 32 years ago. So.
Thank you, man. He has been along with some of us here, are the founding trustees who started this temple way back in the late 70s and 80s. 84 we started the temple, and then eventually this was built. And in 92, the Vishnu Parivara with Ananta Padmanabha Swami, Kumbhabhishekam was done, at the time. And what Mahesh was referring to is when we had the Vigraha made and brought here, we went through a lot of struggles because of the size, and as well as they didn't know where to exactly send. In spite of giving all the right address, they sent it to, instead of Washington here, to Washington in the West Coast. So it went to Seattle, Washington. And from there, we have already fixed the Muhurtam, and it is going to happen. And one of the founding trustees, late Natarajan, had connections with the trucking industry. So he was able to bring the Anantapadmanabha Swami, from there. That itself is a remarkable journey for another day to talk about, and brought the Vigraha here. Also, at the customs in the Seattle, they would not allow this Vigraha to be released because it came in the 1992, and it was in the middle of major drug issues. So they said they have to drill holes to find out what is in there. So it was really a shock for us. So we have to, through the Department of State and other people, to let them know what exactly this is. And so they agreed and then released. So that was the first struggle, in terms of getting it out. And then once it came here, the question is, how do we get, at that time Vasanta Mandapam was not there, so the entrance was here. So how do we get that from this entrance here into the Garbhagriha? Because of the steps, and that is there. And also the door was also narrow, so we have to get to this large Vigraha. Anantapadmanabha Swami there is even larger, 18 feet. From 18 miles it came to 18 feet for the devotee's sake. And even to get this 11 to 12 foot, was a difficulty. So the engineers here and everybody tried to design, how to do it. They even said we'll take it by the crane and then put it in and all that. Then the Silpis that we had 20 Silpis here, and the Stapati said, no, don't do those things, the Vigraha will break. So we have done this. In fact, our Stapati, Ganapati Stapati from Mahabalipuram, comes from the descendants of the Tanjavur temple 1,000 years ago, who lifted the 50-ton stone, single stone, to the top of the Rajagopura, top of the main Gopura, and they were able to place it with a 6-mile long, slope that they built. And so they said, we will take care of it. So they did, by having rollers and genji bags and sand and all those things. And then very slowly they were able to get step by step and step. And we had to actually open the door. If you remember, they break it open to make it wider. So they were able to get that, Vigraha there. And so now you see Anantapadmanabha in Yoga Nidras sitting and giving darshan and blessings to all of us. The other question we have to deal with is the Stapati is obviously, the Anantapadmanabha Garbhagraham there has got 2 pillars. So you can see the face separately, body separately, and the feet separately. So, in the size that we have, if you put 2 pillars on top of it, may not be able to see. So this is why that we have the flower hanging from the top to ceiling to down. So it gives the same, 3 separate dwarams that, so it can be done. And so that was the Sthapati that came. And so since then, Anantapadmanabha has been giving the darshan. And as you also said, for the last 32 years, this is the first time we are able to do a Mahotsavam. And it is really indeed, we are fortunate that we are blessed with your presence, as you are the Anantapadmanabha Dasas. And you all know about how Travancore Maharaja actually gave the whole thing to Anantapadmanabha and said they are Anantapadmanabha Dasas. And they all have followed the tradition. And when as I say it, for me, it's really something phenomenal, how that happened. So thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. It is our honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shiva. I do want to recognize all of the trustees that are here. Thank you for being here, especially Nalini Iyer. She was the one that asked me last year and said, why can't we do the Mahotsavam for Anantapadmanabha? So absolutely, thank you for making that. And I do want to recognize also the Chanda group led by Hadi. Wonderful. Thank you very much. And one reminder, the princess will be here for the next few days. Saturday evening, 5 p.m. Correct, right? 5 p.m., yes. Saturday evening, 5 p.m. in the auditorium, there will be a Q&A session with the princess. Please be here, participate. And tonight and tomorrow night, just as a reminder, we have Annadanam. So please stay until all the pujas are done. And let's have Annadanam at dinner downstairs. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you very much.
My namaskaram to all of you. It is such a joy to be back here. More than 3 times I've been here. You have recognized it officially only 3 times. But I was staying with friends in Annapolis and we would come for a quick darshan without telling anybody. It is always a joy to come to any temple. But for us, Anantapadmanabha Swami is a little extra special because we are human beings. Our vision is a little limited and we tend to see even Bhagavan in different forms, whereas it is all one. In any dimension, Bhagavan is there. Recently I had to give a talk to, they were all Americans. They were all Rotarians and people like that. This was in Seattle. Also in Seattle. Seattle is an important city in our lives, it seems. So they said, can you speak about the Hindu religion? No, that's very difficult to condense the Hindu religion into half an hour. So I told them that I would like to stress that in our way of thinking, God has no form. Really. We do not say only He, because God can be He, she, it, a mountain, a river, a tree, even an animal, even a handful of earth. Because Bhagavan is everywhere. There is no restriction. So they said, do you find divinity in femininity? I said, of course we find divinity in femininity. Because everything is Madhur Devo Bhava, Madhur Bhasha, Madhur Bhumi. It all starts with the mother. So they said, oh, you had women's lib even in those days in the Hindu religion. I said, yes, we had women's lib. We celebrated the female, always. So Bhagavan is not restricted to any one form or place or sankalpa. But then we all like to have our Ishta Devatas, don't we? So for us, wherever we go, we see Padmanabha Swami. He is there everywhere. In in Trivandrum, 12,008 saligramas are there. You are having the Deeparadhana, is it? Oh, I thought like Ulsavam you are having like the Shiveli. Kondirana. Okay. It is my honor and privilege to be back here at this auspicious time, and I thank you for asking me. That's okay. They should do that. It is their right. They have more right than I have. That sound is more auspicious and important. I'll talk to you on Saturday. I hope I can answer your questions. I'm not very good with dates, but still I will do my best. Thank you for having me over. I consider it as a blessing that you have all jointly given to me. I see some familiar faces. It's always nice to come back to this temple. I think it's one of the older temples. I've been to the Ganapati temple in Queens, to the temple in Pittsburgh, and now many temples all over. In December I was at the Guru Ayappan temple in Monroeville. So it is wonderful to see how the Hindu faith is spreading, and you are all sustaining the temple so well. Yesterday I was in Memphis. The Memphis temple, it's a huge property, and they are going to have the Kodilinga Pratishta. I think it will take another year or so before they can collect all the lingas from it has to come from the same river, from the Narmada. So you are all blessed to be here to take care of Padmaswami, and he will take care of you in return. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Okay. Just a reminder, Ramani Garu, in 15 minutes the Deeparadhana will happen.